Hi, Sagittarius. We are going to pull a 2023 spread for you. It's a 12-card spread, one card for each month. So you just have a general overview for each month, general overview for the year. Take what resonates. Whatever is meant to be for someone else is for someone else. You can always reach out for a personal reading to get a much more in-depth look at your situation. But let's see what you got going on for 2023. Wow, that's a card to start with, huh? The World. The World is the last of the major arcana cards. The major arcana cards are all about fate and destiny. By the time we see the World, it means you get everything you've ever wanted, everything you deserve, but you only see the World after you've put in a lot of work. And because the major arcana is all about learning different life lessons and life, different paths and things that you've been put on, and you've learned all sorts of lessons, and you've really been through a lot in order to see the World. So that means that you are bringing everything in come January, because this past year it's probably been a tough one for you, and you have elevated and graduated beyond all of those lessons, and you're able to bring in all of the things that you want. February. What do we see for February? February, Judgment. Judgment is the card actually generally right before the World. It's Judgment Day. It means that decisions have to be made. Everybody gets their karma delivered by the universe, not by you. It is never our dharma to issue anyone's karma. Does not work that way. When you try to do that, it goes out, boomerangs right back to you. Don't do it. The angels and everybody else decides what everybody gets. You've been talking to your angels. You've been seeing signs. You've been following your intuition, and the angels have been providing you with synchronicities and different things, and you know that you are on the right path because Judgment Day is here. So a big decision is going to be made, and you're going to get exactly what you deserve and all the work that you've put in for it. So let's see. Wow, 10 of coins. That's the 10 of pentacles. That is having your cake and eating it too. That is having so much stability and foundation, and that you are able to build a family legacy. You are working toward prosperity, and it's an increase to the highest potential for you to have everything that you deserve, everything that brings you grounding and stability, and where you have enough to provide not only for yourself but for your family, for everyone around you. It's where you get to enjoy the benefits of all of the work that you have put in. April, what do we see in April? What happens come April? Two of Pentacles. You're going to be juggling quite a bit of stuff. Two of Pentacles is there when there are a lot of balls up in the air and you're afraid you might drop some. So you're being very cautious with trying to figure out how to manage everything that's happening all at once. So April might leave you feeling a little bit overwhelmed, like you have a lot going on, like, you got some stormy seas behind you, but you're on dry land. So at any given point, you can drop any of those balls that's not serving your purpose anymore, and be in a calmer state of not feeling so overwhelmed and overworked. The Emperor. You have some spread here so far. I love this. The Emperor. The Emperor is the Emperor for a reason. The Emperor sits in his power, in his throne. He knows what he deserves. He knows what he has accomplished and accumulated, and he will never let anybody get in his way of that. He is the person everybody goes to for advice. He is grounded. He's solid. He is in a position of authority. He knows that he has everything, and he knows how to use his power to, he can use his power to either be harmful or gracious. And with the energy that's surrounding you, you know that it's grace that has to go out in order for that to come back for you. June. What comes in June? Let's see. This one is sticking out. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a card in the major arcana, which you have several here already. Out of 6, 4 of them are major arcanas, which tells me the universe has been backing you and working in your favor to shift things for you. This is in the card, in the major arcana, which are the cards of fate and destiny, it's the card of fate and destiny. So the wheel of fortune means that the wheel is spinning, and it's now spinning in your favor. It's the tides are turning, the change is coming, where you are able to end and complete any cycles that are not serving your higher purpose, with the knowing that the universe is behind you and setting you off into this new direction for a reason, for your highest good, to be able to achieve your highest good. July. What comes in July? Five of Pentacles. You are feeling, in July, you're feeling left out in the cold about something. You may experience some sort of a loss in this month, where you're feeling a setback for some sort of reason. I wouldn't be overly worried about it with the way these other cards are laid out, but I'm also very realistic. And, I tell you in the bottom, I won't read anything through rose-colored glasses. This is what came out, and this is something you need to know. So there is some sort of a loss that happens around that time, whether it be you lose a person out of your circle, you lose a job, but because the times things are turning and changing, the universe is going to eliminate this energy, because it's for your greater good. It's for you to see something that you're not seeing while you're sitting here wallowing in the sadness. The universe sometimes ends things for us to allow for new beginnings, for new things to be able to come in. We don't leave space for things to come in if we leave anything in our energy that's not meant to be there. See, King of Cups. There is no loss. Whatever leaves, there is a love. And the King of Cups is in love, and he's not afraid to express his love. He is holding that cup of love, the Ace of Cups, which is wanting a brand new beginning. So someone is going to come in and tell you that they are wanting something of an emotional nature with you. They are willing to express love. He is not afraid. Don't worry about he, she, make it fit whatever, however it makes sense for your situation. It's just the energy of the card, not the actual, it's not attached to male or female. But he wants love, and he's not afraid to express that and say, I love you and I'm ready for something with you. Let's see. We're in September now. What happens in September? And I think you're going to take them up on it, because I think you are just as much in love with this person as they are with you. This is the Four of Wands. It's the 1111 card. It's the card of wanting commitment and something greater and bigger, to build a whole foundation, to have the home and the love and the stability and the future together. It's a soulmate that is on the same page as you. So this is someone who comes in to tell you that they love you and that they want a future with you. Something that is going to bring grounding and stability for both of you. October. What flipped out for October? We have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very grounded, very stable. He's very wealthy. But in many ways, it's not just financially, although here he's holding the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles on its own in the deck is the very biggest wish. So he has managed to fulfill all his biggest wish. He has managed to call it in. He's worked hard. This is a very hard worker, somebody who's very grounded and rooted in where they are, somebody who is seen in very high regard, and people around him know the energy that he brings to the table, which is solid and stable and very much this kind of energy that leads to a foundation and leads to a future. He is very focused on the future and being able to, he works hard, and he knows that he's putting away for his future and that he's building a future and a foundation. November. Oh, what is the November energy? The moon. Be careful of anything that seems too good to be true in November, okay? This is a card of illusions, of dreams, of where, you know, anything done in the dark is going to come to light. So this could be secrets being revealed. You know, this is in November, a family secret possibly coming out that you were not prepared for. Because it's the card of illusions, you were under a very different impression about something. I don't feel that it's related to this, though, because I feel like this is very much an emperor who, you know, it's time. You've been waiting for this. You've been working on yourself. You've been building on your own to build with someone else. I feel like this is going to be kind of almost out of left field because it doesn't even match the energies over here. It may somehow be tied to this, where you feel left out about something, where you know that something isn't quite right, and it comes to light come November, where, like I said, secrets are exposed and revealed. But again, ultimately for your higher good. This is a major arcana card, which tells me the universe said now is the time for you to know whatever this was that you didn't know the full truth about. And where do we end in December? What happens? Okay. In December, we have Justice. Justice, another major arcana card, is the universe wants balance. And that's why you have the scales of balance here. And she is also holding the sword of truth. So it means that any of you dealing with legal matters, they go in your favor. Do not be afraid to express your truth, because this is what leads to the ultimate balance. This is universal balance. So whatever it was that was said to you, that was spoken in November, that sword of truth leads you to justice and to a feeling of peace and balance about something, because I think that's why this is here. You know something is off. You just don't exactly know what it is, because there are illusions. But once it comes to light, and that sword of truth it's a double-edged sword. It's not always what we want to hear, but it needs to be said, which means that by the time you hear whatever it is, everything becomes balanced after that. So it's all in your favor. Let's pull a love oracle, and then I'll pull a song sign for you. I end my readings with a song sign. I resonate a lot through music, and I think a lot of you might as well. Probably be an old song. Like I always tell you guys at the end of my reading, I'm not a contemporary person. I was definitely born in the wrong era. I don't listen to pop or anything, so it'll be something older. Look up the lyrics, the artist, the whatever it is, the title. There's going to be something in there that's going to resonate with you for 2023. You may remember this reading one day when it pops up on the radio and you're, you know, cleaning your house and you got the radio on, and all of a sudden it comes on, and it's going to remind you to stay in this power, because 2023 is a fabulous year for you. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yes, as soon as you realize that you have the power to do all of this, and you realize that the world is conspiring fully in your favor to bring in all of your biggest wishes, any little hiccups or anything like that are along the way, you're going to actually end up appreciating them, because it's going to actually free you from whatever it is that was holding you back, even a little bit, because it doesn't look like much will be holding you back. But any little bits that were holding you back, as soon as you start to live in your truth and you live in that higher space, nothing can hold you back. You're able to fully free yourself in 2023 and start brand new cycles and go off into this beautiful, beautiful life of getting the whole world. So let us see what your song sign is. Don Henley, The Boys of Summer. There's going to be something in there that's going to, like I said, that's going to resonate with you. Might just be a random word or the year it came out. There's something in there for you. I hope you have the fabulous 2023 that is laid out in front of me, because if you do, you're going to go into 2023 beautifully, and you're going to end it just as beautifully, and it's going to be a phenomenal year to remember for you guys. So enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of it. Happy New Year.